Let's get recorded. Yeah. ಈ ಎಲ್ಲಾ ಸೆಷನ್ಸ್ ರೆಕಾರ್ಡ್ ಆಗ್ತಾ ಇದೆ. ಬಾಲು ಹತ್ರ ಲಿಂಕ್ ತಗೊಳ್ಳಿ. ನೀವು ಮತ್ತೆ ಹೋಗಿ ಏನಾದ್ರೂ ಆ ವಿಡಿಯೋಸ್ ನೋಡ್ಬೇಕಂದ್ರೆ ನೋಡ್ಬೋದು. ಓಕೆ, ಲೆಟ್ಸ್ ಗೆಟ್ ಸ್ಟಾರ್ಟೆಡ್ ವಿತ್ ಡಿಫೈನ್ಡ್ ಟಾಲರೆನ್ಸ್ ಗ್ರೂಪ್. ಓಕೆ, ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಟಾಲರೆನ್ಸ್ ಗ್ರೂಪ್ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿದ್ರೆ ಯಾವುದೇ ಬಲ ಹೇಳ್ಬೋದು.
ಇವ್ರಿಗೆ ನಿಮ್ದು ಈ ಸ್ಕ್ರೀನ್ ಚೆನ್ನಾಗಿ ಕಾಣಿಸ್ತಾ ಇದೆ ಎಲ್ಲರಿಗೂ. ಓಕೆ, SAP ಸ್ಕ್ರೀನ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಫಾಂಟ್ ಸೈಜ್ ತುಂಬಾ ಇರೋದ್ರಿಂದ ಇವರಿಗೆ ಕಾಣಿಸಲ್ಲ.
ಓಕೆ
ಓಕೆ, ನಾನು ಇವರು ಟೆಕ್ನಿಕಲ್ ಪರ್ಸನ್ ಇದ್ರಲ್ಲ ಅವ್ರ ಹತ್ರ ಒಂದ್ಸಲಿ ಮಾತಾಡ್ತೀನಿ. ಓಕೆ, ಇನ್ ಕೇಸ್ ಇದರಲ್ಲೇ ಸಾರ್ಟ್ ಔಟ್ ಮಾಡಕ್ಕಾದ್ರೆ ಮಾಡ್ಲಿ ಅವರು.
ಸರಿ,
ಇಲ್ಲ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ನಾನು ನೀವು ಸರ್ ಹತ್ರ ಮಾತಾಡಿದ್ದೀನಿ. ಇವ್ರ ಹತ್ರ ಎಲ್ಲ 100 ಮೊಬೈಲ್ಸ್ ಇದೆ ಎಲ್ಲರ ಹತ್ರನು.
ಓಕೆ,
ಇಂಟರ್ನೆಟ್ ಕನೆಕ್ಟಿವಿಟಿನೂ ಇದೆ ಇವ್ರ ಹತ್ರ.
ಸರಿ,
ಅದಕ್ಕೆ ಇಬ್ಬರಿಗೆ ಒಂದು ಮೊಬೈಲ್ ತರ ಟ್ರೀಟ್ ಮಾಡಿ.
ಓಕೆ,
ಯಾರ ಹತ್ರ ಮೊಬೈಲ್ ಇಲ್ಲ, ಇಂಟರ್ನೆಟ್ ಫೆಸಿಲಿಟಿ ಇಲ್ಲ ಅನ್ನೋರು ಒಬ್ರಿಗೊಬ್ರು ಅಡ್ಜಸ್ಟ್ ಮಾಡಿ ಕುತ್ಕೊಳ್ತಾರೆ.
ಓಕೆ, ದಟ್ಸ್ ಗುಡ್.
ನೆಕ್ಸ್ಟ್ ಅವ್ರಿಗೆ ಮೇಲ್ ಐಡಿಸ್ ಎಲ್ಲ ಕ್ರಿಯೇಟ್ ಇಸ್ಕೊಂಡು, ಇಲ್ಲಾಂದ್ರೆ ವಾಟ್ಸಪ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಅವ್ರದ್ದು ನಂಬರ್ಸ್ ತಗೊಂಡು ವಾಟ್ಸಪ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಎಜುಕೇಟರ್ಸ್ ಎಲ್ಲ ಅವ್ರದ್ದು ಎಲ್ಲಾರ್ದು ಹಾಕ್ಬಿಡ್ತೀನಿ.
ಸರಿ ಸರಿ,
ಓಕೆ, ಆಮೇಲೆ ವಾಟ್ಸಪ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಕಳ್ಸಿಬಿಡೋಣ.
ಸಪರೇಟ್ ಒಂದು ಗ್ರೂಪ್ ಕ್ರಿಯೇಟ್ ಮಾಡೋಣ.
ಆಯ್ತು, ವಾಟ್ಸಪ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ SAP ನೋಟ್ಸ್ ಎಲ್ಲ ಕಳ್ಸಿಬಿಡೋಣ. ನೀನ್ ಏನ್ ಸ್ಕ್ರೀನ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಹಾಕ್ತೀಯಾ ಸೇಮ್ ನೋಟ್ಸ್.
ಓಕೆ, I again started recording. Okay. ಟಾಲರೆನ್ಸ್ ಗ್ರೂಪ್ ಯಾಕೆ ಬೇಕಂತ ಹೇಳಿದ್ರೆ, ಯಾವುದೇ ಬಿಸ್ನೆಸ್ ಆಗ್ಲಿ there will be some differences either while collecting or while paying. ಇವಾಗ ನೀವು assume you are going to a store, ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಒಂದು 10 ರೂಪಾಯಿ ಬಿಲ್ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ, 9.25 ರೂಪಾಯಿ ಬಿಲ್ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ ಅಂತ ಇಟ್ಕೊಳ್ಳಿ. ನೀವು 10 ರೂಪಾಯಿ ಕೊಡ್ತೀರಾ, ಅವ್ರ ಹತ್ರ ಹೇಳ್ತಾರೆ 50 ಪೈಸಾ ಚೇಂಜ್ ಇಲ್ಲ ಅಂತ. ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಆ ಡಿಫ್ರೆನ್ಸ್ ನ ಅವರು ಅಕಾಮಡೇಟ್ ಮಾಡಬೇಕು. ಅಂದ್ರೆ ನೀವು 50 ಪೈಸಾ ಜಾಸ್ತಿ ಕೊಟ್ಟಿರ್ಬೋದು ಅಥವಾ ಕಡಿಮೆ ಕೊಟ್ಟಿರ್ಬೋದು, ಆ ಡಿಫ್ರೆನ್ಸ್ ನ ಬುಕ್ಸ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಅಕಾಮಡೇಟ್ ಮಾಡೋ ತರ ಫೆಸಿಲಿಟಿ ಇರಬೇಕು. ಅದಕ್ಕೆ ಈ ಟಾಲರೆನ್ಸ್ ಗ್ರೂಪ್ ಬೇಕಾಗುತ್ತೆ. ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಯಾವುದೇ ಒಬ್ಬ ಎಂಪ್ಲಾಯಿ ಆಗ್ಲಿ, ನೀವು ಒಬ್ಬ ಫ್ರಂಟ್ ಅಂಡ್ ಸೇಲ್ಸ್ ಎಕ್ಸಿಕ್ಯೂಟಿವ್ ಹತ್ರ ಹೋಗಿ ನೆಗೋಷಿಯೇಟ್ ಮಾಡೋದಕ್ಕೂ, ಒಬ್ಬ ಮ್ಯಾನೇಜರ್ ಹತ್ರ ಹೋಗಿ ನೆಗೋಷಿಯೇಟ್ ಮಾಡೋದಕ್ಕೂ ಡಿಫ್ರೆನ್ಸ್ ಇರುತ್ತೆ. ಆ ಲೆಕ್ಕಾಚಾರದಲ್ಲಿ ಈ ಟಾಲರೆನ್ಸ್ ಗ್ರೂಪ್ ಅನ್ನೋದು ತುಂಬಾ ಇಂಪಾರ್ಟೆಂಟ್ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ. ಮತ್ತೆ ನಾನು ನೆಗೋಷಿಯೇಷನ್ ಅಂತ ಯಾಕೆ ಹೇಳಿದೆ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿದ್ರೆ, ಇನ್ ಕೇಸ್ ಡಿಸ್ಕೌಂಟ್ ಬೇಕು, ನೀವು ಯಾವ್ದೋ ಒಂದು ಫ್ರಂಟ್ ಅಂಡ್ ಸೇಲ್ಸ್ ಎಕ್ಸಿಕ್ಯೂಟಿವ್ ಹತ್ರ ಮಾತಾಡ್ತೀರಾ, ಅವ್ರು ಬಂದ್ ಹೇಳ್ತಾರೆ ಆಸ್ ಪರ್ ರೂಲ್ಸ್ ಅಂಡ್ ರೆಗ್ಯುಲೇಷನ್ ಕಂಪ್ನಿ ಪಾಲಿಸಿ ಪ್ರಕಾರ ನಮ್ಗೆ 2% ಡಿಸ್ಕೌಂಟ್ ಕೊಡಕ್ ಆಗೋದು ಅಂತ. ಮತ್ತೆ ನೀವು ಯಾವ್ದಾದ್ರು ಅದೇ ಅವ್ರ ಮ್ಯಾನೇಜರ್ ಹತ್ರ ಹೋಗಿ ಮಾತಾಡಿದ್ರೆ, ಈ ತರ ನಾವು ಬಲ್ಕ್ ಆಗಿ ತಗೊಳ್ತಾ ಇದೀವಿ, ರೆಗ್ಯುಲರ್ ಆಗಿ ಪರ್ಚೇಸ್ ಮಾಡ್ತೀವಿ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿದ್ರೆ, ಆ ಮ್ಯಾನೇಜರ್ ಬಂದು ಈ 2% ಇರೋದು ಬೇಕಾದ್ರೆ ಅವರು 5% ಬೇಕಾದ್ರೂ ಹೇಳ್ಬೋದು. ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಈ ಟಾಲರೆನ್ಸ್ ಗ್ರೂಪ್ ಬಂದು ಸ್ಪೆಸಿಫಿಕ್ ಎಂಪ್ಲಾಯಿ ಗ್ರೂಪ್ಸ್ ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಬಹುದು. ಮತ್ತೆ ಈ ಟಾಲರೆನ್ಸ್ ಗ್ರೂಪ್ ಇರುವಂತದ್ದು, ಮತ್ತೆ 3 types of tolerance group ನೋಡ್ತೀವಿ. As we progress we will see further. First ನಾವು ಇವಾಗ ಟಾಲರೆನ್ಸ್ ಗ್ರೂಪ್ ಹೇಗೆ ಕಾನ್ಫಿಗರ್ ಮಾಡೋದು ಅನ್ನೋದನ್ನ ನೋಡೋಣ. ಓಕೆ, ಮತ್ತೆ ಫಸ್ಟ್ ಇಂದ ಹೇಳ್ದಂಗೆ I have path here. We'll just go with the path. SPRO, reference IMG, financial accounting, GL accounting. Open. GL accounting. Business transaction. Business transaction. Open item clearing. Clearing difference. Okay. Define tolerance group for GL accounts. Okay, logo. We go to our company code. Company code is AP10. Okay, ಇಲ್ಲಿ ನಾವು ಸ್ಪೆಸಿಫಿಕ್ ಗ್ರೂಪ್ ಅನ್ಬೇಕಾದ್ರೆ ಟಾಲರೆನ್ಸ್ ಗ್ರೂಪ್ಗೆ ಅಸೈನ್ ಮಾಡಬಹುದು. As we are using common test system, we will leave the tolerance group account as blank. We'll say Apple tolerance group. Okay, now GL ಗೆ ಯಾವುದೇ ರೀತಿ ಕಂಟ್ರೋಲ್ ಮಾಡೋದಿಲ್ಲ. We'll just leave this blank. Set. Okay. Nandu, from a GL point of view, we have configured tolerance group. And then now, from GL point of view, we are not limiting anything. Let's get going. Okay, define tolerance group for employees. Okay. ಅಂದ್ರೆ ನಾವು ಇವಾಗ ಏನ್ ಕಾನ್ಫಿಗರ್ ಮಾಡೋದು ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಅದು ಸ್ಪೆಸಿಫಿಕ್ GL ಅಕೌಂಟ್ಗೆ ನಾವು ಯಾವುದೇ ರೀತಿ ರಿಸ್ಟ್ರಿಕ್ಷನ್ ಕೊಡ್ತಾ ಇಲ್ಲ. ನಾವು ವಿ ಆರ್ ಗೋಯಿಂಗ್ ಟುವರ್ಡ್ಸ್ ಎಂಪ್ಲಾಯೀಸ್. ಅಂದ್ರೆ ನಾನು ಆಗ್ಲೇ ಹೇಳ್ದಂಗೆ ಎಂಪ್ಲಾಯೀಸ್ ಕ್ಯಾನ್ ಬಿ ಕ್ಯಾಟಗರೈಸ್ಡ್ ಆಸ್ ಸೇ ಸಮ್ 2 or 3 ಕ್ಯಾಟಗರಿ. ಇವಾಗ ಎಂಪ್ಲಾಯೀಸ್ ಆಗ್ಲೇ ಹೇಳಿದೆ ಫ್ರಂಟ್ ಅಂಡ್ ಎಕ್ಸಿಕ್ಯೂಟಿವ್ ಅಂತ. ಫ್ರಂಟ್ ಅಂಡ್ ಎಕ್ಸಿಕ್ಯೂಟಿವ್ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿದ್ರೆ ಅವ್ರದ್ದು ಆರ್ಗನೈಸೇಷನ್ ಪ್ರಕಾರ ನೋಡಿದ್ರೆ ಹೈರಾರ್ಕಿ ಮತ್ತೆ ಆರ್ಗನೈಸೇಷನ್ ಲೆವೆಲ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ನೀವು ನೆಗೋಷಿಯೇಟ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ರೆ ಅವ್ರು ಹೇಳ್ತಾರೆ 1 or 2% ಡಿಸ್ಕೌಂಟ್ ಕೊಡ್ಬೋದು ಅಂತ. ಅದೇ ನೀವು ಅವ್ರ ಮ್ಯಾನೇಜರ್ನ ಮೀಟ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ರೆ there may be possibility like it will be more than 2%. ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಫ್ರಂಟ್ ಲೆಂಡ್ ಎಕ್ಸಿಕ್ಯೂಟಿವ್ಗೂ ಮತ್ತೆ ಮ್ಯಾನೇಜರ್ಸ್ಗೂ there will be a separate tolerance group ಅಂತ. So each and every employee will have some tolerance group. Either it can be same or it can be different. Let us see how to define tolerance group for a employee. Okay. ಮತ್ತೆ ಈ ನಾವ್ ಏನ್ ಕಾನ್ಫಿಗರೇಷನ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಇದೀವಿ ಇದರ how this configuration will control our actions while posting ಅನ್ನೋದನ್ನ again we can revisit and see. Okay, here it is saying upper limits for posting procedures. ಅಂದ್ರೆ ನಾವು ಯಾವ್ದಾದ್ರು ಒಂದು ಪೋಸ್ಟಿಂಗ್ ಮಾಡ್ಬೇಕಾದ್ರೆ what should be the maximum limit this can take ಅಂತ. Okay. I'll just say 10,000. It is saying what is the open item amount per ಓಪನ್ ಐಟಮ್ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಯಾವ್ದಾದ್ರು ಓಕೆ ನಾವು ಕಸ್ಟಮರ್ ಲೈನು ಮತ್ತೆ ವೆಂಡರ್ ಲೈನ್ ನ ಓಪನ್ ಲೈನ್ ಐಟಮ್ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳ್ತೀವಿ. When we come to customer and vendor, I can still explain further how a open item look like and how we can differentiate between open line item and cleared line item. Okay, here it says amount per open line item. We will just say 5,000. Cash discount per line item, I'll just say 5%. Okay, here again revenue amount, that means it says permitted payment difference, up to what level they can accept that as a payment difference. Okay, I'll just say $50, and again it is asking what should be the cash discount, say 5%. Okay, again it is asking for the expense also. I will say here again here it is asking about cash discount adjusted to what it says maximum discount adjusted for gain from the payment difference. When a clearing payment, any payment difference up to amount specified here are connected with cash discount posting, as long as the cash discount amount is large enough for adjustment. The value you specify here used for difference that represent a gain. Here what they are saying is what should be the how much cash discount can be adjusted to. We will say again $50. Again here also $50. Okay, again here I'm just saying $50 can be adjusted as a payment difference or can be received as a payment difference, and I'm again saying it should be 5%. The maximum difference they can accept is 5%. That means whenever a customer comes to a store and purchases something, while paying, either he can what is permitted here, he can pay $50 less or 5%. Okay, it is like whichever is less it can take. Either it can take maximum of $50 or 5%. Okay, what will be okay, let's take an example of customer comes to a store and purchases some $100 accessory. Now what should be the payment difference accepted? Okay, as the configuration says, you can accept up to $50 as a payment difference, 5%. That means what? Whether you can buy a accessory for $50 for $100 and he can pay only $50? The answer is no. That's why we are saying it should be the maximum of $50 or 5%, whichever is less. Okay, that's how the system will behave when we see actual scenario. It should be $50 or 5%. In this case, it can take a difference of $5, which is 5% of $100. Okay. If it is clear, we can move on. Okay, that's a tolerance group for employees. Okay. Enter global parameter. Okay. Again, we have a path here. And wherever possible, I have mentioned T code also. As you are learning and practicing, it is better to go with path. Once you become an expert, then you can go by T code. Okay. If you go by T code also, it will take you to the same configuration, or if you go by path also, it will take you to the same configuration. Now we will go with path, say financial accounting. Financial accounting global settings. Global parameter for company code. Enter global parameter. Company code is CP10. Okay. Here we can see the complete company global data. If you have missed something, each and every assignment, as and when we create, we used to create a link, right, to company code. See company code, and we have assigned chart of account and company. Here we have field status variant and posting period variant, and we have your fiscal year variant. See, these are all the things we have assigned each and every group, each and every object when we have created also. If something is missing, we can see here and assign it if it is missing. Okay, and if I go to this T code also, how to use a T code, you can go here. This is a command field. You can just enter W6. It says the data is logged by user Prakash and can be display only. Okay. We go here. See, now if I need to edit also, there is no, you can see the difference, right? Here when there is a white, I can go and enter something. Okay. These are all grayed out. I can't enter. See? Even though it looks like take, but it will not take anything. I don't have save button, so definitely it will not take. I have save button here, enabled. So that is a difference between, this is a display view and a change view. The here itself you can see, this is just a display. Here I can change also. If someone is changing, that means that object will be locked from change. Someone else should not come here and change the same thing. There should not be any inconsistency in the data. That's why the object will get locked as soon as you enter with the change mode. Okay. Here we will see what are the things here. Here we have accounting organizations. It talks about more of an organization element. We have company code here. What are the things associated to this company code? The chart of accounts we have created and assigned. Here we have something called credit control area. In an organization, to see what is a credit allowed to a customer. Each and every customer will have their own credit limit based on their market credibility and their financial history and so on. There will be like so many factors to it. You would have seen like if someone applies for a bank loan, bank will verify what is his repayment and credit history, or what is his credibility. Based on that, they will say your eligible amount will be like you can get up to 1 lakh loan or 2 lakh loan or whatever. It is based on his credit history and so many other parameters. If someone X and Y goes to a bank, X may get say 1 lakh, Y may get more or less, depends on his credibility. Similarly, the credit control area will control what should be the credit limit for that particular customer. So we will have the specific credit control area assigned whenever we are dealing with a business on credit limit. Okay. Here we have external company code tab. If our company code is tasked to some external interfaces, okay, we will see. Okay, let's see how or what is a interface in a okay. We have a SAP system here. If this SAP system itself needs to talk to some external system, assume we have some account in Citibank. I need to tell Citibank that for this month I'm running employees payroll. They needs to be paid on day 1. That means first day of the next month. That means I need to have the connection between my SAP system and Citibank server. I need to send them a file which contains list of the employees and their account number and the amount which bank needs to pay from my bank account. So in those cases, we need to have this company code to talk to a external system. That is called an interface. We need to have a link between our SAP system and Citibank server. That is an interface. If the company code itself act as a external company code, then we will have this tick here, and here the next tick is very much important, where we are saying company code is productive. Okay, by whatsoever the reason, once the company code is productive, that means no one can go to production system and delete the data. If it is productive, that means running company code, no one, once it is tick, no one should have, or no one able to do or delete data from production environment. That's what this company code productive will come into picture. Country chart of accounts. I think we have discussed earlier also. We have 3 type of chart of accounts. Okay, one can be global chart of accounts, and we have one more chart of accounts here. This chart of account, we will call this as, we have discussed chart of accounts somewhere here. An account group. Okay, here we have chart of accounts. Okay, we have around 3 types of chart of accounts. One is operational chart of accounts. Second, company specific chart of accounts. The third one is group chart of account. Okay, the operational chart of account is simple, which we have here. If you just call it as just a chart of accounts, that means it is an operational chart of accounts. It will be used for, regularly for operation of company code. The company specific, oh, it is not company specific chart of accounts, it is country specific chart of accounts. Okay, it is country specific chart of accounts, which is here. We have discussed this earlier while creating chart of accounts. In some country, the government itself says you need to use this as your chart of accounts. Say for example, I'm using our reporting in my balance sheet. One of the item is cash, or we will call it as a cash and bank balances. In those cases, government will say, if it is a cash and bank balances, you need to assign this under 1000 chart of account or account 1000. In those cases, okay, my screen share will go in a minute. I'll just log in after a minute. Okay?
Okay.
Yeah, thank you.